Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. I need to get a boom mic. A boom mic. Boom mic. At some point. In fact, let me add that to my to list. Okay. So, for Grim, there is something we're missing. Excuse me. So we're going to be looking at just the body today, specifically the head. So right now, it looks like this. Oops. That's okay. So, let's open up our reference images. Hello, Popstar. Can't stay long. Got stuff to do. The Abbey is looking amazing. Thank you so much, Popstar, for the kind words. Hope you're having a great one. And I wish you well with your stuff to do. But I'm doing well. A lot of work to do, but I'm excited to get into it. As always. Is there ever a time there's less work to do? Excuse me. But I hope your new year is going well, Popstar. And hello, Reyes. Welcome. Good morning. Add some eyelids to this guy. So if we're looking at the reference, got something like this. So this is really what we're trying to make now, are these little pieces here. I did not include these initially. Excuse me. So first things first. Grab the reference image. This one we'll just turn off right now. How exactly do we want to make this piece? Makes me want to change up this just a little. This whole little section here. Because it's got kind of this little curve here. What would be the best way to make that? Actually, yeah, let me have a question. Blender, multi-res. Actually, there is a multi-res brush. Where is that? Displacement eraser. Interesting. Blender multi-resolution eraser. This brush deletes displacement information on the multi-res modifier, resetting the mesh to regular subdivision surface result. That's awesome. That's actually super important. And let's write that down. And this one for right now. The multi-resolution eraser. In sculpt mode, there is an eraser that will return the mesh to the sub div result. Super useful. Perfect. Hello, Happy Fox. Welcome. Okay, that's super important. We'll have to reuse that at some point. For now, we are making a avatar. We've actually already made most of the avatar, but we're doing some edits. We need to get these eyebrow, this kind of this groove with this little eyebrow kind of shape. We're going to get that onto the avatar. For which game? If you're familiar with VR chat, I make custom avatars for people. So that's what we're doing right now. Perfect. Yeah, VR chat's awesome. Any game where you can create custom content is the best. Hello, Real Liquid? Hello. Sadly, I don't have a VR headset. Well, hopefully someday. I'm sure they'll get more and more affordable as time goes on. All right, we're gonna smooth out this section right here. Let me get my tablet. Right here. So, you know, now that I think about it, hello, thank you. Modeling an alien. It's going to be like a cyborg. Thank you for the donation, Reyes. Thank you for the $20. Super appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to install it again. Might be quick because I have good Wi-Fi. Nice. And yes, the character is for VR chat. It's kind of a this metal man right here. And so in a second, I'll show you the result. All that work. But for now, we're gonna sculpt the face for a second. Because I just want to smooth out the eyes. Where's my... Not good at speaking English, so I won't understand everything you say. That's no problem at all. Sometimes I don't even understand myself, so that's okay. That makes two of us. I mask this mask. Mask from face set. That'd be nice. Well, I don't see any, so. It's done, only took 1 minute. Nice. Well, it's kind of, you know, with VR chat and stuff, it's almost all of the content you have to download as you play anyway, so not much like to download initially, which is good. Keeps it simple. Have I ever made a mistake? Yes, most definitely. Most definitely. I would say that's how you learn. You learn by making mistakes, so. But yeah, I mean, not only have I made mistakes, but I've also had computer crashes or software crashes that have cost me literally days worth of work before. You know, not much you can do about that once it happens. You just kind of keep on trucking. That's a little sharper. I like that. Now let's make this little edge on the side. Oops. Turn off the reference image for a second. Okay, and here's the avatar as it currently stands in game. So we just finished up these arms last week. Came out pretty well. And then we've got the character here, got the body, which looks pretty cool if I do this. This way. So he's come out pretty darn well, if I say so myself. I think modeling is really cool. How long does it take to make an entire model? Days, weeks, even months, or years? This one has taken about 2 months in terms of start to end. We're not done yet, but however, I wasn't working on this one by itself. There were other pieces I was creating or parts to it, and other avatars I was working on. So I would say generally, you know, it all depends. But let's say, I don't know. If you really wanted to make an avatar from scratch, I would give it... Oh, sorry. If for me making an avatar, if I had... Sorry, I'm getting distracted. It usually if it was the only thing I was working on, maybe a week or two. But usually I'm juggling a lot of different work. Gotta log in again. Ooh-ah. We'll say something like that. Let's subdivide it. Then we'll also add a shrink wrap, which we can then project this shrink wrap onto the face. And we'll do this by doing a project on the y-axis. So it is projecting exactly here. But the face does curve here, so that's a bit tricky. Okay. I think we gotta... So first, let's take the face here, or this part. We'll say... let's turn up the subdivision 1, and then we'll do an offset so that kind of floating there. Oh, hello, Riso. Good morning. Happy Monday. We're doing good. Doing good. I want to inform you that today is Monday, not Friday. Oh, I forgot to change the title. Monday Robo Creation. So. I appreciate it. I definitely would have gone all day without noticing that. That's just how it goes sometimes. Where's my mask? Oh, there we go. Alright, we're just gonna mask this part here. This. So I can kind of pull it forward a little. Yeah, that goes. Then mask this as well. Smooth it out. Invert. flatten it. That's the problem. That goes. Not bad. How do you sculpt those sharp creases? Usually I do a pinch tool. For the eyelid here, that's actually a Boolean cut. So I just made a sphere and then Boolean cut it out. Do you know how I can play VR chat on full screen on PC? I'm not sure. If it's not full screening, I don't know why that would be. Ask later if you can make me a skin. Well, right now my commissions are closed, but I appreciate your interest. Now, I was going to ask your opinion. I finally published my product in Jinxie. I wanted to ask your opinion about the product's website. Okay, yeah. Do you want to send me the link? Perfect. Perfection. Amazing. It's very charming. I believe at one point you sent the GIF of it like changing. I would include that, because that's amazing. I think the GIF of it doing like them doing the meme. Look at that version. Then is there is it not on here? Oh, gotcha. That's for that specific avatar. So another thing is Panda doesn't have blend shapes. Gotcha. Oh, gotcha. I would say maybe a little bit faster on the GIF. That's funny though. That is very funny. I think that's gonna sell well. I think that's gonna sell very well. It's funny and saucy, and that's pretty much a winning combo in my mind. Got 2 sales already after 1 day of publishing, but the one that hasn't got any sales is the Venus female one, just the panda. I'm sure you have, but Discord seemed to be the best way for me to get sales. So maybe if you haven't yet, just slap it in there. Right. So I'm sure that's gonna sell. You could also, if there's streamers that use those bases, any streamers that use those bases, if you give it away for free, that would work nicely. Okay, we're going to make a few edits to the head here. Make a backup copy. We'll call this free head, or yeah, let's say head. Edit. Right, need a little bit of innocent spam, not really spam, but there are some Discord servers that have channels where people publish their products within servers rules, of course. I think that's the way to... No, it's definitely... I would recommend that heartily, because that's where a lot of my sales come from. I would almost say most of them, really. I haven't made any products in a while. Wouldn't have found you, Sam, without Discord. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go, Discord. A little lumpy right here. Also take this, project it at level 1, and then subdivide again afterwards. Also add a solidify. Better. What I'm annoyed with right now, though, is that I realize now that the eye from the front isn't actually perfectly circular. So we're gonna do another Boolean, actually. So make a cylinder. This will be interesting. Actually, no, we need those edges. Wisdom waiting to be approved as VRC traded for publishing my products. Either they are not checking the Google Forms or they are very busy. It took me, I got my, they verified me like 4 years ago at this point, and it still took like a month to get verified. So I did end up pestering them. But I'm not sure if, I don't know if I can recommend that because I don't think they enjoyed that. So. They did not enjoy me pestering them. Good, good. All right, so now we're going to take the base here, and I actually am just going to kind of move things into the cutout here. I'm going to move a decent amount of all this in. I want something a little bit sharper than what we have. And flatter up front. I'll probably switch this over to a multi-res workflow. do that. When I started wanting custom avatar to work, I was overwhelmingly recommended work with the Confines VRC traders, specifically those verified. I can't tell you how many spam bot messages I receive when I post my job there. It's insane now. I'm so stunned how there are other places I've looked for work before or tried to get hired and stuff, but VRC traders takes the or VR chat in general absolutely takes the cake for having spam. I don't know what's up with that. It's a little alarming in a way. I'll have to clean this up a little bit later. Is it normal that I feel kind of troubled that someone that has an avatar merger role taking on many commissions as possible are in the server, for example, close modeling commissions when he's just an avatar merger? Like Brandon, he might not have the experience to take on some other commissions, but technically he's not allowed to do that. You know, it really depends. They do have reviews. And so I think it really depends on how those reviews are. You know, you could always follow up with those clients too and be like, you know, hey, like kind of curious how that commission went for you. Anyway, I think they do have a system for it, so it depends on how well the repercussions would be if those jobs are executed poorly. May I ask how did you get followed one botet one time? You got followed botted one time? Yes. I think it's happened twice actually. Because I'm a pretty what would be the word? Relaxed stream. You know, I'm not streaming for becoming a streamer. I'm streaming so I can get my work done, keep myself productive, and so I think kind of a different vibe here compared to a lot of other streams. Ooh, crispy. Of course, I'm going to remesh in a second. I'll break all that, but that's okay. I should have cleaned up these edges last time. Oh yeah, looks good. Good, we're doing another pass on the head. Yeah, I can see two things. One, he has positive reviews, but also messages where he was mentioned. It's mostly the moderators telling him that you don't have roles to take on this commission, or like get the roles before you do this. My PC froze. Can you say that again? I definitely think that you know I like VRC traders, but you can get a lot of. I think with any Discord, you can get a lot of confusing feedback because people are like the moderators or whoever's enforcing the rules. You know, they don't always go to see if someone else has already responded to that person. So it's like, or sorry, I should say like maybe that person is like you, where they're just waiting for those form, like they're like, hey, you have to have this role to apply it. It's like, hey, but I applied. You guys are just sitting on my application for 4 months or whatever. I'm ready to do it right, but you know, who knows? I mean, that could. There certainly are scammers out there, so who knows what the reality is. Do a boolean. We're gonna save. We're gonna let out the eye hole. Blender froze little. Yeah, we're anytime you give it something heavy to do, it'll think for a while. You'll start working on stuff right now. It might not be paying too much attention. See you, Sam. Sounds good, Ariso. Good luck with your work. Good luck with your products. We'll see you soon. Bye. Me installing Unity again. The addiction never ends. Hope we made a backup. Always. Always. This is with a sculpture, like it always takes this long. But now we've got a really nice and crispy cutout. I actually like this a lot more. Honestly. I don't know why there's a big old dent right here though. Okay, I want to thicken this up a little bit right here so we can get this nice, some nice thickness here, fix that dent, and we're good to go. And then we'll apply the boolean. Let me turn it off for now. And back to sculpting. And yeah, okay, I see. Must have gotten messed up from sculpting on the outside. We'll use the fill tool. There we go. We just want a little more thickness there. How can I get that? I guess I could just pull in the eye more. Okay, that's not bad. Because we're gonna cut it out anyway, so. Oh, why not? Beautiful. Save. Boom. Slap that boolean on once again. And we gotta wait a little bit because, of course, this is super slow to calculate. All right, I'm gonna grab a snack. I'll be right back. Still going. Got some apples. And salami. Apples and salami. Delicious. Okay, I think that's good for now. We can kind of smooth that out manually. Save. And apply. Excuse me. Loading. May I ask how much space do I have on my PC? Let's see. How do I look that up? I don't know. It's just File Explorer. Yeah, there we go. I've got 141 gigabytes on my main drive, and then still a little less than 2 terabytes on my 4 terabyte drive. So about halfway done with my terabytes. So, oh, there we go. All right, not bad. So now I think the eye is perfection. And we still got these little, I don't know what to call them, flappers. Right here, these little paddles, almost reminds me of like a arcade machine. Ping pong. No, pinball. That's it. All right. So for those, we'll once again make a new object. We'll make a cube. Add a subdivision surface. Bevel this. Okay. Select the boundary loop. Crease it, bevel it. Do one more subdivision level. Pretty close, pretty close. And we'll add a mirror set to our origin object. Like that. Excuse me. My PC is about to crash because of the editor. Circle of 8. Looks like there's some sort of covering here. I'm gonna assume that this is what's kind of holding the bolt in place. Like this. Install it on an SD card, it might take some time. Something like this. Which works out better. go. Right about there. And right about here. Or a little, whatever these are, paddles. Eyebrow paddles. Now, there is one big issue with this, which is that this goes out, where on here they go in. I don't think I want to make those grooves though with mesh. I think I'll just keep it as a texture. So we'll have this kind of indented shape. And we're just gonna live with that. Yeah, we're just gonna live with that. Now these we'll call eyebrow. Eye. This one will be same name, except nectar. I think for the final objects, we will want them combined, or not combined, separate actually. So let's go ahead. Am I alone in the chat? It's usually pretty chill here. We're kind of a work stream. I don't have any YouTube stuff set up, but you can find me on YouTube. It's just Sam Dutter. Yeah, we're just chilling, Fox. Subscribed already, now only on Twitch. That sounds about right. All right, first things first, let's update the head. This mesh here does not fit very well on top anymore because we adjusted the eye. We'll have to redo that. Let's go to low poly, turn on just the head, the reference for a little bit, turn off these crystals. And oops, that was this sculpture I just clicked on. Whoopsies. Turn on retopo. And now we need to go around and up again. These ones will be on the outer edge. Like this. Some chunk of this. Boom. Oop. Well, hello, Eternos, or Happy Fox. Flipping sides. 1,000 years later, until Unity's done. It does take quite a while. Unity is definitely never in a rush. There. I wish I could smooth that out. Me waiting. Me, Sam. Me, Sam. Big red tunnel. Oops. You need that right there. Do I know bushwhack? I don't think so. I know what bushwhacking is, but if they're a streamer, then no. Are they like a nature exploration person? That'd be fitting. That's some even spacing. I like it. Perfect. That's looking good. Oh. Almost there. Do I want an edge there? All right, beautiful. Crunchy. We will check the UV editing though. There we go. That looks pretty good. Looks like a cube. Yeah, I always try to make my UV maps as square as possible. Just keeps things simple, I guess. All right, let's make the low poly versions of these. I'm gonna hit Alt D to duplicate. I'm gonna send them over to body, body low poly head. That should be good. And then we'll rename low. And I guess it should actually be low. We'll hide the low poly. All right. I think we've pretty much done it. I'm going to adjust this a little. I'm going to make it a little bit flatter. With our shrink wrap. Okay, good. Now for the low poly here. Let's take these two, and first we'll just unwrap them. I did a spin right. Yeah, sure. Something like that. Boom. Right about there. Perfect. Grab that. Or, you know what? I take that back. Don't quite like that. I'd rather have it do something like this. A little bit more compact this way. Okay. Now let's check in on how this actually fits in with our but I will leave the bevel on it. Just one more level of bevel. Level of bevel. There. They're just, they'll need to be pretty detailed, to be honest. Else they're gonna look odd. Okay, so take these two, tab, both of them we can move over here. We'll say UV average scale. Select everything now. I just need to fit this on the map somewhere. Open up Substance Painter. Graham, where's your head, Graham? Wait, what? Oh, it must be in the body. Okay. What the fuck? Oh, yeah. That was cut out on. What is going on? Well, we'll leave that on. Go to the head. And okay, perfect. There is a bunch of empty space there. That's awesome. Which means the head is pretty much good to go. Okay, so what we'll want to do is re-enable the entire low poly collection. Looks good. And the entire high poly collection also looks good. Okay, that should be everything. Wi-Fi not responding test. No, I see your Wi-Fi. Save. And export all collections. Hopefully this works. There we go. It's loaded. I'm not looking there, I'm looking here. Refresh the mesh. Uh-oh. Why didn't these export again? Why was I having this issue last time? That's okay. I don't need to rebake the body. Okay, we are missing the eye. Or no, it's there. Just invisible. I don't need the body. Just want to work on the head. Looking pretty good. Alright, so we'll go to mode, bake. Just the head. Save. Whoa. 1 hour live, hooray, we're getting there. I'm gonna take lunch in about 45 minutes. Then we'll go from there. That looks good, actually. A little bit of shadowing right here. That, you know, for the eye socket, let's just check the, okay. Something's wrong there, here. That was pretty late for you. Interesting. This looks good though. I think we can work with this. So what we'll do is we'll go to Blender, turn off the high poly for a moment. That's the eyeball itself. Okay. Ignore the clipping. Make it just a little bit smaller. Okay, not bad. So I'll fix that, and then on this one, what we'd want to do is give it a random material color that's easy to select. Hello, Jeannie. Welcome. Welcome, Jeannie. Oh, excuse me. I don't know if it should be taking that long, to be honest. Loading, loading, loading. Always freaking loading. That looks good. Okay, so now in the head collection, right here, we'll add a flip flat, and we'll drop it here. We'll call this eyebrow groove. Then I want to load up Grim, reference shot, drop that here. I'm going to be sampling the color on the reference image, which is this dark gray, and do a color selection to sample this. Perfect. Now, in here, we're actually going to take the height and push it inward. Then within here, do a template flat, set to the same, actually no, we'll do a bevel one. Delete the fill, add a color selection, sample this, change that direction, we can set it to something like this. Barely see anything right now. Maybe I have to do subtract instead. Yeah, there we go. Cool. That looks pretty good. And then this little eyebrow paddle here. Just do a manual selection. Paint. Like so. Hello, Pablo. Welcome. Oh, excuse me. Oh, wanted to pop up. All right, so we got the paddles set up. They're attached. I think that's good. Then instead of vertex group here, we're going to call this eyebrow, or CC underscore eyebrow. Dot. Set it to 1. Duplicate. Welcome to Pablo, the king of hamsters. There's I. That must be a very tiny crown. Hamster-sized crown. You're doing some Substance Painter right now. I am doing some Substance Painter right now. Excuse me. We're getting some stuff set up. Ooh. Ugh, excuse me. Pablo is trying to make his night fit, but the baking is always driving me crazy. Well, something I've learned recently, so when you bake in Substance, you can actually use a naming convention. So I go here, when I go to mode bake, and right in here when it says match, you can do by mesh name. And that's really helped me fix things up. So it prevents like clipping or intersection quite well, at least for normal maps. So I'll drop that in chat right there. But I've been using the heck out of that, and it's been giving me some really good results lately. So perhaps that will help. I definitely think it's the right approach. So I tried to help me a little, but the thing is that I'm using an old version of Substance, because the new one makes me laugh. And crashes. I wanted it to move with that. I wanted to move with the head. So we will symmetrize. Old baking is kind of different. Interesting. It should be roughly the same. At least that should help. Um, there's other things you can do because you can also turn off the ambient occlusion. You can tell it to ignore back faces, which might help. It didn't brick it and bypass Unity Editor installer. Lol. I did. Did you actually buy the real substance or did you crack it? I pay for the up-to-date version because I don't want to have to deal with cracking it or anything or all that jazz. But I would say that, follow your heart on that one. A new DM of what the normal looks like. Okay. The world space normal, and also how that panda looks. Charming. I like your panda. Very cool. Interesting. I don't know why it'd be checkered. It looks like there's some overlapping stuff. So you see here how this is like section here. It looks like there's stuff that's overlapping this. Boom, boom. It's a Roblox plant. Are you saying that the panda mesh is in here too? But it looks to me like there's some sort of intersection issue. There's like the meshes are on top of each other. Excuse me. I would say that you want to double check that UV of the high poly is messed up and no, the panda isn't in there. Well, okay, good. So for the high poly object, you don't need any sort of UV map. The high polys don't need UVs. Only your low poly needs UVs. It's not an issue if your high poly has UV maps, but you don't need them. But you do need to make sure things are symmetrical. So if you have your low poly here and your high poly like on the shoulder, then you need them both mirrored. So like for example on my character here, like the whole body is mirrored, right? But you need both sides for both the high and low poly for it to bake properly. excuse me. For the cage, what's important to remember there is your cage and of the low poly. The UV map of the cage and the low poly needs to be exactly the same. Exactly the same. They have to be. That's how it knows what it's supposed to use. Um, so, yeah, your high poly has to be mirrored, your low poly has to be mirrored, and your cage has to be mirrored. There, like if you have on your high poly, if you're missing one side, it's gonna disappear. Alright, those look good. Now we can move all the eyebrows. They're all baked. Let's export this. Or actually, first let's make sure the actually might want to unparent the eyebrows here. For now, I will not though. I'm gonna get a drink. Oh, drink? That sounds good. Uh-oh. Eyeball is weird. Beautiful. That looks really good. Okay, good stuff. Oh, my neck. All right. Why did the eyes get messed up? Eyes really should be just fine. I think we'll... Yeah, we're just gonna clear the mesh maps for the eye. Oh. Weird. Something's wrong in the eye. The matte cap texture is too strong. Welcome back. What the fuck? How did this get over here? If it works, I'll give you 70 million Robux when I become a billionaire, of course. My goal in life becomes the richest hamster on Earth. Ooh. Sorry to yawn. Why is it over here now? It's when we scaled things. Right, I scaled the eye. Did I flip it inside out without realizing? No. Okay, well, means we need to rebake that. Or sort of. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the restroom. I'm back. All right. We only got a little bit of time left before I have to go do my workout. So let's get this sorted. What happened to my eyeball? When will I be live again? Probably like 2 hours from now. Um, Usually I do start a little bit earlier in the day. Um, Dude, how will I make it? And survive. I believe in you. Believe in the me that believes in you. There we go. Okay, easy fix. Easy fix. Thank goodness. And it's just the low poly that was messed up. So, turn this all back on. No, I should probably pull these out. Odds of me making a mistake by leaving them in are 2. Yeah, you already. Can't be any collection nested. Can't be any nested collections here. That's just how it's gotta be. There we go. Bestie Randy gonna escape the demon. I gotta wait again, hooray. Did that fix help you out, Pablo? Did you figure out what was causing your baking error? Let's re-export that. Still problematic, same issue, everything. Well, if you want to send me your Blender file, I'll take a look at it. Okay, eyes looking fixed. Let me go ahead and we don't need to re-export the textures. It has its own thing. We just need to re-export the body. Ooh, excuse me. Good. Ooh. There we go. All right, re-exported back to, oh no, rebaked. Now re-exported. I see it in there now. Okay, so it should be in here. What's the issue? Where's my gear? There it is. Alright, so it's in there. Why can't I see it? Rim lighting, reflection specular. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. We lost the emission somehow. Okay, so yeah, we gotta look at substance painter then. So that's the eye here. I see it here. Oh, because I did re-export the eye texture, but that mesh must not have been included. Now it is, so we don't see it still. All right. Sent something on Discord, a friend request. Okay, heck yeah. Also, I am newlanddc.org. Do not ask me why my username is like that. I won't. Something went wrong. Meh. Let's come back to that. Okay, we're gonna call it here for now. Go get my run in. I'm getting hungry. Getting a little distracted. But things are looking good. We redid the face. We've got the eyebrows in. So let's go ahead and check that off here. In our commissions, Graham. Let's go just done this. That's done. Okay, so well, sort of. For the eyes, we need to fix the transparency. And other than that, we're doing pretty good. Do I have any shade keys? No. All right, we'll call it here. Pablo, Fox, thank you both for hanging out. Hope you're having a great start to your week. Great Monday. I'm going to go on lunch, get my run in. I'll be back in about an hour and a half, 2 hours after that. And we'll get into the next half of the day. Oh, hey there, Snardom. Hey there, hey there. I know, that timing was a little rough, but that's okay. That's okay. Survive. But hope you're having a good day as well, Snardom. I'll catch you all in just a little while. I'll be back, and we're going to keep working on Grim for probably an hour after I get back. So I think we're pretty close to getting things sorted on him. Very close to getting him done. But anyway, I'll see you then. Enjoy your day. See you all in just a little while. Bye. Bye, everyone. Again, I'll be back in 2 hours. See you then.